Okay, this one, I was like, is that a dancer? I mean, of course, they're all dancers at this point. It's your song. I am just... It's insane the way he grew as a dancer. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're gonna check out ATEEZ's Adrenaline Dance Practice. Yeah, love the song. Oh my god, it's one of their most hyped songs. I love the club vibe so much. Like, it's just such a good song. But before we get to it, just want to let you guys know that I have reacted to the album already. I've listened to the album. So if you guys are interested in that, it is available on my Patreon. Link is down below. From that album, I think my other favorite aside from Adrenaline is NASA. Such a good song. So yeah, also lots of people were saying that yes to the concert reaction for ATEEZ. So it doesn't seem like there's a live stream ever like, you know, in the past, and also like this one upcoming. I was really hoping that there would be one in this upcoming tour, but it seems like what they have done in the past are like DVDs. So I'm used to more like the groups live streaming the sole ones, but ATEEZ doesn't do that. Well, a lot of groups don't do that actually. XG also didn't do that too, even from Japan. I'm gonna need to find and research how to get a hold of like a DVD thing. But the other one that has been suggested is the Coachella one. I could do the Coachella one. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the dance practice for Adrenaline. As usual, we're gonna go through it first, and then we'll do some pausing afterwards. All right, let's get to it. Whoa. Hey, hey, yo, going hard right away. Is this BB tripping with them? This is like a competition. Hey! Knuckles on top. Woo! Yo! Hey! Who's that in the middle? This one. Dancer? Dang, he good too. Of course. Yay! This is such a satisfying build-up. Hey! Yeah! I wish we would kind of zoom in a little bit on when we don't have dancers on the wide, but like without cutting the feet. Hey, I like the scale of this. Yeah. Oh my god, was it your song earlier that I was pointing out? Damn, the Kai influence. Yeah, that's your song! Oh my god! I thought it was a dancer! Damn! The growth is insane. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Nice! Yeah! Oh! This is how they did the... Whoa! I was wondering how they were gonna do that dance battle part. Pumping. Yo. There's a military type of marching in this. Just the vibe. Not necessarily like the 1, 2, 1, 2. Not necessarily like that. It's just the stature, the posture, the way it's being handled. It's just like so powerful in that way. Very organized. Overall, the choreography itself is competitive level. Like you would see these types of choreographies in a competition setting. And also the grand scale of it with a lot of dancers in it. Which is great, especially for like I can see this being like an opening to a tour, you know, just to like really build the energy. Okay, let's go through it again and pause and stuff. This is an intense opening, and that makes sense because the rap hits so hard. But like, just the choreo alone, like with the shoulders, like you see it with the dancers too. Like, look at the shoulders. Like this guy here, for example. Obviously, like it's not the members doing it because it's Hong solo. But like the dancers, like going like ham, so good, so intense, you know. Yeah, like I say that this is more like this is a very competitive competition level type of formation, choreography, and composition, because you do get these in dance competitions, these like big imageries and stuff. Songwa coming in. Ooh, the slide, Hong Jung-min. That's a good way to come out. So you're not like, it's not too casual to get out of that position. They thought really well on how he would get out of there in a great way. You can tell like the people who choreo this, I'm guessing it's BB tripping, because like I did see like a video, their own like the draft version. When these kind of transitions out happen, you know like that the choreographer has had competitive level type of training. Like they've been in competitions and stuff. Cause like they themselves would never get out of a choreography or like a formation just by like casually walking away. You know, like you'd never see that in like competitions. There's always a way to get out of that formation in a better way than like casually walking. A lot of crews, what they do is like they even like go down and then they kind of like travel like that. Like they have their hands down like this. Their heads are down and then they travel and then they go into their position and get up. Or like when they go out, they do that. So you're not distracting, and then it gives focus to the imagery that is happening on the stage or on the center of the stage. Even if you do get like in competitions where you would get like a more of a casual walkout, transition out, it's usually very intentional where it's like a novelty aspect, or the way they go out is like you're strutting, right? Like there's a command, there's an intent in the way they walk rather than just casually walking, which we do see in K-pop sometimes, where they would come in, do their thing, and then they would walk out, and it's like casual because it's like really made for like the camera. They're like, okay, I'm done with the camera, so I'm gonna go. So he somehow comes in, and then Jungho, is this Jungho? Comes in there. Yo, it's such. Is this Jungho? Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Oh my god, he's so hip-hop! Yeah, I didn't even recognize. Songha's bit is crazy too, because like he's doing all this choreo while he's like, and it's a travel out. And so with that, he's singing at the same time, but he's doing this choreography. But like he's going from like the center to the side and then eventually getting out of there. But like, it's just the amount of awareness that you would need for that. Because the thing is, like, one, you're singing already, so you're projecting onto the camera, but at the same time, you're like traveling as you're dancing. But at the same time, be aware of where you are, otherwise you might like collide with someone, and then you get out of there. But at the same time, also like the dancers' jobs, the ones that are supporting you, because like the thing is like you're the artist and you need to focus at a certain thing, so the dancers around him need to be aware of where Songhwa is getting at. Because like for example, he miscalculates like how far he travels. These kind of things happen. It's not a bad thing per se, but like, you know, sometimes it happens. Like you know, maybe like the light there is like a little darker than normal because the spotlight didn't hit you, because the person doing the spotlight gets confused on who to put, and then it's dark there, or like it's a more narrow space, narrow stage, so like they have to adjust a little bit because the wings is right there. Like for here, they can travel as much as they can because it's so wide, right? But like yeah, it depends on where the stage. The tour stage will be pretty much the same, but like for example, they take this choreography and then take it to like the music show, of course, or like Coachella, or like, you know, wherever, you know. So if you, for example, miscalculate how far you travel sideways, and then so that is when the dancers around you, the proness, would need to know how to get out of your way. And then yeah, Jungho coming in, he's looking very hip-hop here. So cool. I like the footwork, hey! Yo, see, that's the casual walkout, right? So in competitions, normally it is this this dancer's instinct is the way it normally is in competitions. Like this kind of, you go down, out, because if you run out straight up, then you're blocking the people that's left on stage. So normally you do need to kind of crouch down. So maybe because this is like a practice thing, so this girl didn't do that. I would, if this is kind of like just a free for all kind of situation where like, okay, you guys just need to get out, I would say to kind of polish that a little bit, because you are symmetrical. You need to look symmetrical going out of there, especially when you have two artists in the middle, right? Jungho and Kai's boyfriend, Son. Anyway, yeah, I would just like make it a little bit more symmetrical in height, because even though there is intent of like going down for this side is still lower. So it would be better if it would be like the same level going out. You guys see the difference of like, this is a casual walkout, as opposed to like Hongjung's earlier, where it was very intentional, and it's more complicated, of course. And then we go to Kai's boyfriend. Just kidding. Son. I love them both. Yeah, I was actually bringing this up to one of my reactions on the year-end shows on Patreon. Might have been the MBC one. I reacted to all their year-end shows, so it's tough for me to recall. But so what I was saying there, I was like, yo, it is so evident. Of course, Son is his own person, but the thing is, like, it is evident that, and we know this, that like he idolizes Kai from EXO, right? When you do have an inspiration like Kai, or like you look up to someone like him, you idolize his skills, their mannerisms or the way they perform does leak into you. It's kind of like, for example, Taemin and idolizing Michael Jackson's way of dancing. You see the nuances that Michael Jackson does have, and then Taemin would kind of embody it in certain movements. It's just like the way you learn as a dancer when you have a standard of a dancer. For example, you know, Son's standard for like high caliber dancing might be Kai, right? And so when you're learning how to dance, or for example like that, or like when you're seeing, okay, how can my dancing be better? Okay, I'm gonna look at my idol, and then you're like, okay, this is what he's doing. I love what he's doing, so I want to be just as good as him, or like, and so I'm gonna do the same thing as him, kind of get influenced by that. And so yeah, I can really see the influence that Kai has on Son on this. Yeah, but like I like that, like it's a marriage between Son's technique and like Kai's technique, because honestly, like when you're looking up to somebody and you're looking for inspiration, or like you're like learning from someone and you're like, okay, I like how they do this, but I can see something I feel like would work better for me. It's like two things merging together. Okay, this one, I was like, is that a dancer? I mean, of course, they're all dancers at this point. It's Yeosang, right? I am just... It's insane the way he grew as a dancer. Like I love how he opened that. Okay, so here's one of the things where you can see how much confidence Yeosang ended up building and growing. It's kind of like what I said in the music video reaction. I was like, it's been a while since he's grown, okay? It's just really nice to see him grow even more as a dancer. Because, like, from what I have been told before anyway, too, and you can kind of see it, too, in the earlier work, you know, Yeosang, of course, was dancing, but then there was a shift in one of the eras. And I was like, yo, you guys can probably like remember which particular dance practice I said that. But I was like, yo, Yeosang is like really going ham. Like he is just growing as a dancer. Okay, so this is a small indication of what a confident dancer looks like, okay? It's a very small, simple move. It's this opening here. Like the amount of open chest that he has there, that's a confident dancer right there. Because if, for example, you know, you take this choreography, you give it to Yeosang on their very, very early days, and it wouldn't have been as wide and as powerful and commanding and big, this movement. Like look how big it is. Boom. And then his chest popping out there, the confidence. That's the confidence, right? It's that, look at this posture. He's so statuesque. The upper torso is so commanding. Like, I thought he was a freaking dancer. I mean, he is a dancer, but like, you know what I mean? Like, one of the BB Trippin guys. Like, look at this one too. Like, I love the way he holds himself there with like a slightly curved here. You can't really see it with the baggy pants, but I can feel it. Like this is what I would have done with choreography. It's kind of like this kind of leg line, but because he's in a center, you don't really kind of see the line. But that's what he's doing. And then there's a curve here where he's contracting after here. This is a contraction in the abs. So he. I love this detail because this is this is one of the things that I would have said to someone to make it better. But he's already there. So he didn't need me to say that like, okay, this is what would make it better. No, he did it. He is already there. The contraction, the key thing here to make that wide open and very powerful is to start very small, right? You're starting very small. Which is what they're all doing here. You're curved down, you're like hiding your face. And then so when you open up, there's somewhere to go. Because if, for example, you do this and then you open up and you're already, your body's already kind of up like this, you know, like you kind of just do that. It's like a windmill, but it's not, you're losing like the contraction, the chest pop. And so you're kind of just like, boom, you know, it's so boring. But so what he's doing here is he started contracted on his abs, and then his torso opens up, and the chest up is the key thing because it reaches the peak of that opening up. The power, he's pretty much like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like if we take him sideways, he's probably like this, which is really powerful, right? And that's confidence too. Like if you were slightly not confident about your dancing, or like, you know, if you're if you're newer to this, you know, that kind of thing, you wouldn't have that kind of chest pop out. That is a confidence thing. Even just like with the way we walk, right? That's an easy comparison. Where if you have if you're not as confident or you're feeling bad that day, you know, you feel sad that day, you don't feel you're 100%, you would be walking like kind of like this, you know, like curved down, like, you know. But if you feel confident, if you feel like you're on top of the world, you notice that like your chest is up, your neck is high, you're open. It's an open body language rather than closed up. So it's the same thing with dancing. Having that, that opening up is like giving so much confidence. Boom. And then here, so because he went up and had that peak with his chest, right, to contract again, he goes down like this. Incredible. Amazing. It's one of the main things why I was like, yo, is that a dancer? Because like that detail you don't normally get on an idol. You, unless it's like a main dancer vibes, you know, which is great to see, you know, for your song to be like, to have these like main dancer kind of details. I also love the fact that like there's an intensifying feeling to your songs when he goes like with the music. He kind of shakes a little bit, which goes so well with the music. This is such an impressive moment. Look, there's a kind of like a toggle like that. So good. That is a crazy build. You know what? This choreography is getting better and better the more I look at it. I did not see like Yoonho back there, man. Whoa, that's smart. So as Yoonho is there, so like Yeosang is right behind him. And then so when it opens up, it's so cool. Because like Son went all the way to the back and then went back up here. That's nice. And then yeah, it's an opening. So powerful. I love Son's power in his lines and stuff. Yeah, that you know what, like him working out and everything, that definitely contributed. Because of the working out, that's what happens. You know, you get more powerful. Because the thing is, like, you're able to handle, you know, weights and stuff. You know, when you're working out and doing bicep curls and like chest presses and stuff, you get very, very strong. And so when you're doing like these kind of movements that are big, your arms, for example, can exert more power because you're building muscles, and bigger muscles give you power, you know? And so, you know, when people ask me, especially in the beginning too, like when I first started my channel, some people would be like, okay, how do I get better at dancing? How do I get more powerful as a dancer? The thing about it is like, you need to go to the gym and lift weights. That will give you the stamina, one, and then it'll give you the intense power to execute the movements. So that's basically what happened with Son, with like the working out, and then now having this kind of intensity in his structures. Like even this in-between moment, like here, that is like a powerful stance, and it's just like in between movements. And then the extensions too is so gorgeous. So this is a very different type of extension. You know, when I talk about like, oh, the reach, the body lines usually is attributing to graceful kind of balletic movements. But no, this is a more powerful line because of the lifting weights. He's able to exert that. He's able to show that. It's almost like a military guy dancing. So this is when I wish someone who is like operating the camera would zoom in a little bit, like maybe up to here, like here, that kind of thing, just so that we can see everybody closer without losing the feet. Yeah, this, okay, you know what, on the second watch, this feels more powerful. love that move. I love that move so much. So good. There's a I don't even know. It's indescribable where they're kind of like oh, like that kind of, it's like swag, but like it's so masculine. It's so structured. And you're just like you're just like swaying. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so good. Like that part. That's a sexy choreo. It's sexy and powerful at the same time. This was like the part when in the music video, like for your song, I was like, I love that part. I love that moment. Yeah. Yeah, so the first half of this chorus is like lit. Yo, it's actually a very competitive level. Like, I might be too hard for dance challenges. You know those like random dance plays? Like when this comes in, like the way you do this choreography, it's not easy. Yeah. The second half is easier. Ooh, I like that. I like how Mingy attacked that. Hey. And then like you see, who is this? Hong Jung. Oh my god. I'm not used to him having dark hair. Like black hair. And black hair and like down. Yeah. That part, like, because the hair is down and it's like, tossing it, it gives that power too. I love this too. This is a very competitive level formation at the back with Mingy here. This open. So cool. Yeah. Woo! I love the in-between. You know what? If we're talking about stamina, the stamina aspect of this, it's very well distributed because the guys are exerting the members, they're exerting energy in spurts, right? Because we do have downtime where they could breathe a little bit, of course, because they're singing live, so they need to account for that. But like if you look at the dancers, they're exerting like so much energy and harder choreography all throughout. I can feel it go, flashing through my face. She don't go my yeah. It's a nice build up with a slow movements. Yeah. It's like kind of like a spooky build up. So big and powerful. Woo, let's go, you know. That's such a Kai thing. So this is where I think that like Son displays inspiration from his idol. It's a very Kai thing. Like these movement though up and stuff. But the thing is like that's not just a Kai thing. That's a great dancer thing. You know, when you have these kind of like details, the extensions, the way that it's powerful and the way you're not hesitating like to go all the way back and just the power itself, it's so commanding, right? Oh. It's almost like this whole thing has a crumping element to it, which actually has been very, very evident in the entire, in many sections of the choreography. Yeah. Yeah. I would not be surprised if at one point he goes shirtless, he strips his top in this moment, so that when you go here, just like body dripping sweat. Ooh! Hey, this is crazy. What the hell? Yo, this was, I love that move. I can't even do it. That part. Oh my god. Guys, if you're gonna cover the song, please get and study this portion, because this is a very specific part of the choreography that needs to be done right. Oh my goodness. Like, that part, it's just the way it kind of like, it got, I don't know how to describe it. It's an exhale, and then kind of like, there's a groove to it, and then it bounces back up. Something like that. Y'all better get this right, because this is the meat sauce of this whole killing point. Song does that so good. Again, like, oh god, what the hell? I am just so delighted. Yeah, you know, for example, in many iconic choreographies, there's a certain specific way to do those, where we as K-pop fans will be like, oh my god, they got it. Like, it's not the aspect of doing a cover. It's like they got it to a T that it looks like the original execution. That's what I would need for like dance cover people for cover dancers to get. If there is one thing that they would need to get in this, in covering this, that part is a thing. Like, I'm so happy. It's so great to see him evolve this way. Just so good. Nice. See the details, like for Yunho to come out of there. Like just the footwork. This is cool too. The one right after the other. I love the hands. Hey. This is like competition level. Like this whole segment here. This is like the knee drop. Is it a knee drop? Knee slide. It's a knee drop slide, basically. It's so competitive level. Damn. Like, the thing about this that is so impressive is like Yunho is so tall, right? And so like, you know, when someone needs to go down and then like be doing all that kind of stuff down there, it's a lot. It's not light. He's a man. He's a man. He's a big man. He's a tall man. So when you're like down there, it's gonna be easier for someone who is smaller to do that movement. They're gonna be more agile in that way because they're tinier, right? But when you become like a 6'1", how tall is he? Like 6'1", 6'2", and you're that agile to do it down there, it's very, very impressive. It's just a lot of bones to kind of be tossing. Like for example, like if you're a tiny person, like think of like you're a tiny person, and then you have like bring a chair with you, and then go on the ground, start going like this, tossing that chair around. That's how hard it is. Because you're quite structured. There's a lot of bones, and you're just like moving all over. you know, and you need to be agile. Otherwise, you're gonna look slow and heavy in terms of dance, you know? And so it's not gonna be as effortless, or it's not gonna look as seamless. Like it's that the slide and like this straight into it. That's the hard part to synchronize. So that's why you need to be agile. Because if you're a little bit late, it's the whole effect is gonna be gone. And then yeah, there's breakdancing elements too with the feet. Yeah, look. It's crazy how much they have grown as dancers, because before I think it was easier to kind of pinpoint who the main dancers are in ATEEZ, but now it's very difficult. Like there's almost no main dancer spot because they all are, or like most of them are, for example. And it's just really nice to see, because the thing about like older groups, you know, that have been in this industry for a while, you know, 6-7 years, the tendency, and also this is also like just a human thing in general. If you've been dancing and using your body in very rigorous environments from when you were young, every single day of your life, you know, some of these adults don't get a lot of rest. The more you use your body, it's just a human anatomy, right? The more you use your body, you get tired. And so if you've been doing it for 6 to 7 years every single day, or almost every single day, with intense choreographies and all that, performing and all that, your body will get tired. It's just like your body would get tired. Your body would get tired. And so I can see why certain groups would kind of like ease up on the choreography, you know, because when you get older, it's way tougher. And then at the same time, you have way more songs to perform. You know, you've built, because like in the beginning, one, you're younger, and then two, you have less songs to perform. And so you can do a lot more in that. You can exert it. But like 6-7 years after, like in your career, you're older, you have more songs, you've been utilizing your body so much, your body will slow down. With ATEEZ, it's just very, very nice to see that there is no slowing down. I don't know how they did this, because they did have heavy choreo before already too in the beginning, but like the way they're performing now is like peak era. You know, like for example, they like for example like Yosang, he's just hitting his peak right now, and if it is his peak, you know, he's high. You know, like it's crazy to me. And then you see dancers, for example, like San and like Yunho, who are just executing the same amount of energy, you know, from before to now, is still main dancer vibes, and just very, very impressive. I think overall this is a great combination of power and vibe. But yeah, on that second watch, like you see a lot more details, so like the intensity level went way up. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, do like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, make sure to click that notification bell so you don't miss the content from me. And if you'd like to see more exclusive reactions, I do have a Patreon, link is down below.